Hi, Kelly from the Plant-Based Kitchen. Welcome back. Today we're going to be focusing on berries. So in front of me I have strawberries and then I have blackberries because those are the two things that were really fresh in the store. So did you know that berries, once picked and stuff, no longer ripen? Didn't know that. So what you're going to want to do is you don't want to wash berries and stuff until you're actually getting ready to use them. So to store berries, you're going to want to take just a regular, just like a plate or a baking sheet, and then you put a paper towel on it, and then let's say we'll just go ahead and store, we want to store the blackberries because we're going to be doing a parfait a little later. So you just put them right there on the paper towel, put another paper towel over them, and then put them in the refrigerator. That way it keeps them fresh. So you want to get them out of these plastic containers that they always come in, or the plastic bags. So when you're buying these plastic, when you're buying the fruit in the plastic bags or the plastic containers, the one thing that you want to do is you want to make sure they're fresh and they smell good. So get as close as you can to your nose and stuff up to the edge. And if you can smell the really good smell of blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, then you know they're ready to go. But not just doing that, you want to turn over. And so in these plastic containers, a lot of times and stuff, especially with blueberries, you'll see ones that are molded, which of course you don't want. But for strawberries and blueberries, if you see a lot of color, so a lot of blue color or red color here on the bottom of it, that means they're overripe and you don't want those either. So always look for ones that have very little red stains or blue stains or anything like that on them, and that means they're really fresh and ready to go. So always try to pull them out of these little plastic containers. So you've got the berries, so when you're washing them, let's just say that you're getting ready and you're getting ready to use these, or you're getting ready to do something with them, and maybe it's later in the afternoon, so you know you want to do strawberry shortcake. So you're washing them in the morning. So one thing that you want to do is when you wash them, you always want to keep the stem on the part of it because that helps keep it fresher longer. So you just want to basically run a little bit of cool water over them, and then you want to put them onto like a paper towel again, and then pat them dry. Or if you've got like one of those white cotton towels, just pat them dry. And then if you want to store them at least for a while and keep them cold, just do the same thing. Paper towel, put your fruit on the top, and then put this on top also, and that'll keep them nice and fresh. All right. So then I was trying to think. So to freeze blueberries, you just need like a baking sheet, or you need some kind of a good plate. You need wax paper, or you can use parchment paper if you don't use the wax paper. This always reminds me of my mom, so I use the wax paper. So you just pull the sheet out and you put it on your baking sheet, and then you put the strawberries. You just lay them out like this, and you lay them out, and you can cut the actual stem off if you want. Just lay them out where they don't touch. Then put them in the freezer for a couple hours. When they freeze, once you're done, then you can just loosen them up from the wax paper or the parchment paper, put into a Ziploc bag, mark the Ziploc bag that is strawberries and what the date is, and put them in the freezer. Then you have them ready for, other kinds of strawberry shortcake. You have them ready for smoothies, all kinds of different great things. All right, so how I use strawberries and blackberries. Let me show you really quick. Just dump these back in there. One of my favorite things to eat in the morning is chia seed puddings. So you'll notice here, I love these little plastic containers. A lot of times you'll get these in the deli, or you can buy them at Costco or any of those places and stuff, and they sell them by like 2,000 of them or 1,000 of them for very little money. And so here, this one here, I put in a 1/4 cup of chia seeds. These are the white chia seeds. I prefer the black chia seeds. And the reason why is they seem to soak up a little bit better. You'll notice that this is not as thick as normally as a chia seed pudding would, but these are the white. And then also in here, so what I'll do first is I'll put in the 2 cups of milk. I'll put in the fresh blueberries. And I always do fresh because the blueberries plump up and they keep really crisp, which is nice. And then I'll put the 1/4 cup of chia seeds. Once the chia seeds are done, they're in there, then I just mix them all up. And then sometimes right before I'm ready to put it in the fridge, I'll just shake it up like that. I don't put a lot of other fruit in here. The reason why is when they're sitting in the fridge, they tend to go mushy. So like bananas, things like that, you don't want to do. So when you're getting ready to eat it the morning of, shake it up a little bit like this because the chia seeds will settle to the bottom. Shake it up. Take some of your fresh strawberries, your fresh blackberries, chop them up, put them in your chia seed pudding, put a banana, all that, and you can actually take it just like this with the lid on it, ready to go to work. Or if you're actually trying to, if you want to eat it just for breakfast, then you just mix it up and then just eat it with a spoon, which is absolutely wonderful. No sugar, hardly any fat, etc. It's a great breakfast item. So stay tuned for more items and stuff that we're going to talk about and more ingredients, tips, and tricks. I'll talk to you soon and have a great day. Bye-bye.